Hi, I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. It actually can cause them to die if they can't pass anything. Lambs are never happier than when you put out fresh bedding. So people were asking who our best lambs are being sired by.
Without good ewes, the rams are not going to perform that well.
Yeah, that's what Let's get started.
Hey, Bubblehead. You guys hungry? Right?
And we start off every day feeding the bottle babies so that they're not screaming the whole time we're doing chores. And by their wagging tails, I'm thinking that they're enjoying their breakfast very much.
There's that little tiny sheep off that big ewe. It's actually eating creep feed. Jumps off the table and everything. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob.
It's been a while since we've done this, but it's time to do the last two lambs' tags and get them ready to leave the jug with their mom. We think these are going to be the last two. There's 10 more ewes that could possibly come in the next, I think, up until June they could come. But these are the last two that are close by anyway. So they're from Luther and a first-time mommy. And this is the ram lamb. So we're just going to give him his radio tag and his farm tag so he can look like a really cool dude. Hey, buddy. Oops, backwards. There we go. There. It's not so bad. His selenium shot under the skin. These are all like things that you basically have to do with every lamb. A little medication to prevent him from getting the scoots. As you see, we don't have a problem with diarrhea in the lambs, so we're assuming that giving that Baycox early on has solved that problem. Now we quickly do his tail docking. Mom had a lot of milk, so both of the lambs were plugged up with colostrum on the tail, and it just they get so much that it actually prevents them from going to the bathroom, so you have to pull that off and free it up. Usually you only have to do it once, and we'll give him his number. He's 220, but we're just going to put 20. And there he is. Time for sister. Say hi. There you go. You're beautiful. Oh my goodness. There you go. And they may look the same because they're really, really identical twins. But this is sister. So it's the same process with her. Oh, you're falling off my knee, sweetheart. 1. 2. There you go, sweetheart. You're doing a great job. There we go. A little bit in there. That's it. You're looking very lovely. Now let's get that nasty tail done. Same thing, you see she had a poopy bum. That's what that yellow stuff, it's When their poop is yellow like that, it's a good thing to see because it means they got lots of colostrum from mom. But you do want to make sure that it's not plugged because it's like glue. It will seal up so that they can't have further poos, and that actually can cause them to die if they can't pass anything. So again, we'll give her a 20. And now they're both done. Looking very, very lovely and healthy. And so now we just have to wait for Arnie. He's going to trim up the ewe, deworm her, and all of them will go out into the family pen. But of course, they'll be the only ones in the family pen. So they'll be able to bond really well, have lots of space. We'll probably keep them in there a week or so, maybe more, because they'll be going into a really big group when they do go to the coveralls, because they're the last ones. So we'll make sure they're well on their way before they hit the real rowdy crew in the coveralls. Hi. You're lovely though. Yeah, you are. Okay. And there they are. Usually after you stress a lamb out a little bit, like catching it and tagging it and stuff, they will go straight to mom for comfort. And that's a good sign too. Let you know that they're well bonded. Brother's already under the feeder in his lamb cave. And because it's been so wet and dampy these days, we've been having to put bedding out quite frequently. So Arnie's in here in the younger of the Suffolk groups. I'm gonna catch up with him and try and move some of these sheep out of his way. No, they don't. They got their heads in the feeder. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. And straw day is always the favorite day. As I've been doing chores, these guys haven't stopped running back and forth, spreading out the straw and having a jolly good time. I don't know if it's the sound of the fresh straw kind of crackling and stuff, or it's just the newness of it, but lambs are never happier than when you put out fresh bedding. By the look of it, I'm guessing we're having a Dorset older group straw day too. Arnie didn't drive in this time, so that means we got to fight with these ewes who are the Dorset group is the one who has the ewes that when they see the straw bale coming, they try to get in this pen, especially Thelma. She's a little smarter. So let's try this out. This is the clever group, you realize. Okay, go on, go on. No, that's not hay. Go on.
Come on. Okay, I'll have to walk this in.
Okay, so I'm sliding it then again?
Yeah, a little bit your way. Okay, let me do a little more. Okay, back. So when I tell you to slide it, you slide it, and I'll just keep my eye on it.
Okay. But yeah, we got Thelma here and everything. This is the group.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, you're pushing against it, eh? Well, you're pushing against it, so it's catching.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Right now, there's a sheep against that door.
Does it reach? Higher, lower? Thelma's the first one up here when she sees you doing that. She's a little on the clever side. Want me to lift this up? Oops. I'm gonna get the salt and mineral. Oh, no, I guess not.
Go ahead and shut it.
No.
I'm okay. I can do it.
No, you can't, obviously. Come on, you guys. Come on, move out of the way. Thelma, come on. Move it, move it. Come on. Come on. Usually Ben helps with this. Oh, you haven't cut the strings? Well, that's a problem. Maybe I'll get my camera then and try to show it from ground level.
Sure, we'll be able to copy it, hon. You can take that picture. Sure, it's right there. We'll be able to copy.
That 45 is massive. It's funny, certain numbers. Oh, here's that one that's from Klondike. Look at that. He doesn't need any more corn.
Here.
Did you even look at him?
I know.
Okay, I was going to show it from a distance, but I thought it might be more entertaining from ground level if Arnie waits for me. That's always the problem. Okay, you got to wait for me if I want to do this shot. Hi, sweetheart, you're an angel.
Anything you want, yeah, I'm always here.
I'm not trying to get a shot of you. I think we've seen enough of you.
Did you want to sit on the ground and roll a bale over top of you?
Come on, come on, move. Want to see if I can. Okay, let's go. Are you coming? Hot Lips, hi, come on. Ben's not here, so I gotta do this job. This is what it looks like from Ben's perspective. Good lamb is. Okay, reverse direction now. Okay, well, we got the Suffolk group moving from that. Dorset's not so much. So people were asking who our best lambs are being sired by. And of course we don't know that yet because the lambs are still with their mothers. But once we pick our keepers, we don't pick them by who their dad or mom was. We pick them based on growth rate and conformation and appearance. So once we have those selected, we can easily go through and tell you who the parents are. But in this pen, for instance, this is the oldest Suffolk pen. We're doing bedding right now, so everybody's mixed up. But the first groups that lambed had only 2 rams per group. So in this pen, maybe at the tail end, as it got a little later, there might be 4 sires, but the majority are from 2 sires. And I know the sires, and they have distinctive looks to them, and I'm guessing I can pick who the daddies are on the lambs. And there's quite a few here that I've been pointing out in videos as they are growing, that I said, oh, you're a keeper, you're a keeper, you're a keeper. And I'm going to make a prediction right now that the sires of those ones are Luther. And we'll see if I was wrong. But Luther had really good ears with the tips turned up and really droopy down ears. And I'm going to show one here. This one right here. Come on, look at me. See the head, the flick on the end of the ear, and the ears are really coming down and a little bit forward. I'm guessing those are Luther lambs. And Craig asked if I'm noticing the black going into the wool, because that's what people said Luther would pass on. And now as the lambs start fading, you can see the delineation between the black hair and the white wool. So I'm not seeing that black fiber in the wool at all. So far, so good. But you got to realize that our ewes are 50% of the lambs. So our ewes have pretty well no black fiber in them anymore. So I wasn't expecting black fiber anyway. So that's my prediction. When we do that, we can see how it turns out. What?
You told me I don't learn in school. See, I learned that in school. Got your attention.
Well, but you didn't learn not to interrupt people.
I didn't interrupt you. Put my hand up.
That's interrupting. Okay, what?
I'm going to say something. The Rams are very important at this stage of the game for us. Okay. But I don't think the Rams play a bigger part today as the ewes. We built a foundation flock with good ewes. Without good ewes, the Rams are not going to perform that well.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
We'll see when we pick our keepers who produce the most keepers from us. I think we do that every year. Let people know.
Remember years ago we bought good Rams, and we were getting results, but we weren't really getting a lot of results. Like, it was going slowly. And the problem with that was our ewe foundation wasn't good enough to make those Rams really perform. But now you look at our ewes are really good and consistent ewes. So now when you purchase a good Ram, it shows real heavily. It just flies.
Right.
That's my theory. Oh, here's our good guy.
So yeah, we'll keep you posted on who the best performing Rams were, which isn't necessarily best performing, but because the ewes are half of the lamb. But it does tell you something. Like, for instance, if we selected 20 keeper ewe lambs, and at the end of the day, 3/4 of them were from one ram, that would show that the ram made a difference.
I have to say, if Luther got the edge of better females, he would have the upper hand.
Right, okay, but in this group he didn't get the edge, because this group does have the edge over the last groups, because when we selected the first groups for breeding, we selected the ewes that were in the best health first, like that were already prime and flush. And we left the ones that needed more condition to the second groups. So Knockout and Luther got equivalent quality ewes, because all our ewes are pretty identical. The only thing that distinguished them when we sorted groups was relatedness and body score. Despite the mud, they're happy. Oh, easy guys, easy.
If they gotta come back, they gotta go over the hill.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They just gotta go up this hill.
Oh, there's some climbing the mountain over there.
Is that a mountain run?
That's the Canadian version of a mountain. Well, the Eastern Ontario version. Isn't that pathetic?
What's that big donkey doing there? Hope they don't hit my old roller there.
Why is this fascinating to us? Oh! Someone crashed into your roller after all.
They probably thought you jumping off of me.
Or into the bucket. Ring around the roller. That's my girl there, the little lively one by the barn. I really like her. There's a few in here, like this one's always seems to be plotting something. Oh, plotting a break into the boys. They don't look too motivated to come in. We got a little ram battle maybe going on there. Nope, back down. Actually, the ewe made the ram back down. You're spectacular. Were you out playing in the yard too? She's almost gone white already. Oh, I think those are two of my...
I'm out of here. Knock that grain over, eh?
Well, there's my big girl there. Yeah. I didn't know she was there. Oh, he's bringing the dogs out. That means he's serious about getting them in. And there she is. It's been a dreary, dismal spring. But at least today it's not raining, snowing, hailing. Although it really wants to, I think. Very cold for this time of year. Well, but none of them have gone in is the problem. None of them have gone in is the problem. There they go. There you go, buddy.
Ben, don't bark. Come on, guys.
I like that black guy there.
Where did he come from? Where did that one come from?
I have no idea. Where was he? Go on. Come on. In you go. Come on. All the way. That's it. All the way. All the way. Turn around, you two. Yes, you're very lovely. on, you two. Come on. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time at Ewetopia Farms again today, tagging the lambs and watching the older ones play in the fields. Well, not really the fields yet, but what they consider fields and mountains. Anyway, if you did like it, please be sure to give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.